Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan, coming from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station, and we're back for the second quarter. We got a scoreless first quarter, 0-0, as you can see. It was a defensive struggle, a lot of hard hits, and an interception thrown by George Blanda that nullified a little Houston drive. So let's move on to the second quarter in this AFL NFL Championship Bowl number 1. Quick shout outs to friends of the station. Truetemper Rocket 2, thank you very much for always 1D'ing my videos on Google. Appreciate that. Dave Erickson, another friend of the channel, likes to watch the videos. Also appreciate that. He has a blog. The link is below. Check it out. He likes to do retro gameplay and write about it, write about sports. Phil, the Issues Guy, recapping reviews of TV and movies such as The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. He does great stuff. He has a gaming channel, Dirty Issues, with his co-host Joe Dirtylocks and their producer John Riley. Video gameplay and wonderful monologues. John does things to do around Boston. He just put a new one up regarding Legoland Boston. It was very cool. I watched it. Check it out. Broke Black Man 94, aka David the Saint, does wonderful recaps and reviews for TV and movies such as Gotham, Walking Dead, Game of Thrones. Ron Jeckett, online sports writer. He writes for the Washington Nationals. He covers the Washington Nationals. He's very knowledgeable about sports, especially baseball. Also enjoys retro sim sports play and does a very wonderful job of commentary. And he has the Retro Sports Network also. And I just love those two stations. Very enjoyable. Mosley Boxing. If you're a boxing fan, it's a must subscribe. Video collages of past and present boxers and events. Johnny the Irish Wildling, big Game of Thrones fan, also an author, and love his station. He's usually on every Friday and Saturday night. Great station. I call him Johnny the King. He's the king. They talk about Game of Thrones. Other subjects come up. He'll make you laugh. He'll make you think. And he might even upset you a bit, but there's no one better than Johnny the Irish Wildling. Then you have JD, another Game of Thrones fan and an author. He likes to discuss Game of Thrones and also literature. New friend of the channel, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. He also likes to do a lot of sports sims, retro replays. Very pleasant channel. He likes to show a lot of different games and how they play. Check all of these friends of the channel out. All the links are provided below. Thank you very much. All right, on to the second quarter here. Houston has the ball. Blanda was sacked on first and 10 for a 9-yard loss. So it is now 2nd and 19, ball on the Houston 29. First play of the second quarter coming up. We're going to put Smith out wide, and we're going to try to hopefully catch Philadelphia in a blitz. We're going to go cannon, screen. They're keying that, so we're going to go dive to Billy Cannon. Ball's given to Cannon, goes up the middle. He picks up about 3 yards there. That's going to leave a very long 3rd and 16 from the Houston 32. Joe Nacera on the tackle for Philadelphia. That's his first tackle of the game. So we're going to put Blanda in shotgun. Smith and Cannon to block. Groman, we need 16 yards. He's our number 1 receiver. We might go to the tight end here, Carson. We're going to go medium hitch to Carson, our tight end. Oh, Blanda could not connect up with Carson. It looked like he was open there, but it looks like he turned the wrong way, so incomplete pass. 4th and 16, and Houston will have to punt once again. Charlie Milstead will punt for Houston. deep for Philadelphia are Dean and Brown. We're going to punt deep. Brown signals for a fair catch at the 20. Punt of 48 yards. Philadelphia will start 1st and 10 on their own 20. 13:58 to go in the first half. Houston, our defensive line, we're going to play it in as they lost their #1 running back, Peaks, who is out for the whole game. And if we were playing a season, as you could see, injured for 7 weeks. So that's their #1 running back. He's out. In the backfield now is Ted Dean and Billy Barnes. Philadelphia's at 2 wideouts, 1 tight end, Van Brocklin under center, 2 backs in a split back formation. Houston, we're going to go defensive line in, Spence up for the run, short zone. We're going to play the run.
False start. Offense. Number 83, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So the false start on the wideout, number 83, Bobby Walston backs up Philadelphia 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15 on the Philadelphia 15-yard line. Defensive line in. We're going to play short zone, Spence up. We're going to show blitz, but we're not going to go, and we're going to play basic. Van Brocklin back to pass. He fires to McDonald, but incomplete. So we baited them into a throw there. We showed blitz, and then we backed off in coverage. 2nd and 15 for Philadelphia on their 15-yard line. We're going to send Dukes on the blitz. We're going to play man. No, we're going to play zone and pass. Van Brocklin tries to hit his tight end, Retzlaff, but he bobbles the ball and can't hold on as Gordon nailed him. Retzlaff wants a flag as he thinks Gordon arrived early. 3rd and 15. Houston wants to get off the field here and get the ball back. We're going to put our defensive line out wide, try to get some kind of pass rush here. We're going to play a deep zone. And we're going to play pass. Van Brocklin back to pass. He fires. Intercepted! Yes! Spence stepped in front of Retzlaff and picked it off. Nice play by Spence, and that's a huge play for the Houston Oilers. Puts them in scoring position right away. What an interception by Julian Spence. So 1st and 10, ball on the Philadelphia 13 as Van Brocklin is picked off. So we are going to put Smith. No, we're going to keep the split backfield. We're going to do run counter. We're going to do a hard count. We're going to go to Smith. Trap right. Ball's given to Smith, and he's smothered right at the line. Tackle by Jerry Wilson. No gain. Bellotti, the Houston center, is hurt, and his return is questionable. That is a huge blow. As now John Simerson has come in for Bellotti, and he is just half of the blocker that Bellotti is. Because Bellotti was an 8 and a 7, I believe, for run and pass, and we have John Simerson now 4 and 4 for run and pass. So this could really hamper Houston's run game as they have been unable to pass the ball at all. All right, we're going to put Smith out wide, Cannon out wide. Carson we're going to leave in the block. And we're going to do Cannon. Short hitch to Billy Cannon. Oh, intercepted! Oh, we give the ball right back. Bednarik on the interception as he read that short hitch as we try to surprise the Eagles, and we just turned it right back over. Opportunity lost. big play by Chuck Bednarik, the Iron Man, who's playing both ways. He's playing middle linebacker and starting center for the Philadelphia Eagles. We're going to go defensive line in. Short zone. Spence up in the box. Basic. It's a reverse. And that play is smothered. That play is smothered. No gain. Don Floyd with the tackles. They try to go with a reverse to Tommy McDonald. Houston's defense smelled that trick play right out. All right, 2nd and 10, ball in the Philadelphia 8. We're going to play zone. We're going to send our middle or outside linebacker Dukes. We're going to play pass. Van Brocklin hands off to Barnes, and he's smothered for no gain. So Billy Barnes now has 6 carries for 14 yards. Tackle by Dalva Allen. That's his 5th tackle. Brings up 3rd and 10. Going to go to deep zone. And we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to go 3-4 deep zone. Bring in an extra linebacker in coverage. We're going to play our line out. Try to get some pressure there. And we're going to play pass. Van Brocklin back to pass. He fires over the middle of Rensselaer, but it's incomplete. Tipped by Gordon. So the extra linebacker does come in handy as Philadelphia was forced to punt in this defensive struggle for this AFL NFL Championship Bowl. 12:15 to go here in the second quarter of a scoreless championship game. We will have the punt return on. There's the punt. And it goes out of bounds. So Van Brocklin punts for 42 yards. Houston will start at midfield. George Blanda. Let's quickly look at his stats, and they're horrendous. Blanda's 1 for 6 for 11 yards and 2 interceptions. Van Brocklin's 3 for 10, 28 yards and 1 interception. So it's been a defensive struggle, folks. We're going to go into the I formation. We're going to go Cannon, dive. Ball's given to Billy Cannon. He has a hole! Pickup of 7 yards. Good blocking by the Houston offensive line, even with the injury to Bellotti. So we're going to go Smith. Dive, Billy Smith. We're going to stay with the play. Ball's given to Billy Smith. He's got it. First down, a little more. And he's still going. He's dragging Philadelphia defenders. A pickup of 10. Finally spun down by John Nacera. That's his 2nd tackle of the game. As the Houston offensive line, even though it's banged up and they lost their starting center, is starting to assert their dominance. All right. Going to go run counter. Cannon. Trap right. Ball's coming to Cannon on the run counter. Busts through. Pick up about 7 yards. He fumbles the ball. Another turnover. Who has it? It's picked up by the Eagles, and it's a touchdown. Oh, my God. What a turn of events. What a turn of events. Extra point is good. 7-0 Philadelphia. Cannon almost struggling to get a few more yards. He fumbles the ball. And the defense, how appropriate. The defense of Philadelphia scores first. It's the defense of either team scores first. So let's just go back and review that play quickly. Cannon was hammered by Wilson. The ball popped out. Freeman picked it up. And he went all the way to gold and pay dirt. Touchdown. What a tough break there. Philadelphia's up 7-0 here in the inaugural AFL NFL Championship Bowl. Here's the kickoff. Deep for Houston. Hall. The short men are Toller and Cannon. There's the kick. Fielded by Houston. Hall from the 20. A return of 21 yards. Nacera tackles him at the 41. So Houston down by 7. They've had 3 turnovers in the game, 2 interceptions, and now a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. 1st and 10. So we're going to take Billy Cannon out of the game. Going to bring Toller in. Just to give him a little rest. Actually, we're going to take Smith out of the game. Just for one play, we're going to bring Hall in. So Houston's offense just can't get anything going. Even when they get a little bit of the run game going, it fails in the end with a turnover. We're going to go Toller. Sweep left. Sweep right with Toller. Ball's given. He's trying to get around the corner. The Eagles are there to meet him. And he fumbles. Oh, my Lord. But Houston recovers it. Maintains possession. Wow. That could have been a disaster. Houston recovers the fumble. Who covered it? Simerson recovered the fumble. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. All right. 2nd and 10. We're going to go screen to Hall. See if we can get something here. Landed back to pass. Houston sets up the screen. Hall hits it. And a first down. He just gets a first down. Pick up a 10 yards. All right. 1st and 10. Ball on the Philadelphia 49-yard line. We're going to go Hall again. We're going to go screen again. Landed back. Houston sets up the screen, but Hall drops the ball this time as he did have some blockers out in front of him. 2nd and 10. Ball on the Philadelphia 49-yard line. Bringing Billy Cannon back in. Smith back in. So the starting backfield's back in for Houston. We're going to go Smith. Trap left. Ball's given to Smith. Trap left. Blocked by Cannon. And he's smothered. He'll be lucky if he got an inch. Tackled by Dan Owens. As Philadelphia was just playing a 4-3 run normal zone. 3rd and 10. Houston. Cannon. Screen. Blanda back to pass. We're setting up the screen. And he's unable to connect up with Billy Cannon as the Houston passing miseries and woes continue. 4th and 10, and they're going to have to punt. Hopefully we can pin Philadelphia way back and hold them. So Houston sends out their punt team. Charlie Milstead comes out there. If he punts deep, he averages about 40.3 yards. We're going to punt deep. Philadelphia has Dean and Brown back. Here's the punt. It's an angle punt, and it's a fair catch by Dean. Punt of 38 yards. Philadelphia will start on their 11-yard line. Houston needs something big here. Philadelphia comes out. Split backfield. Van Brocklin under center. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Houston short zone. Spence up. We're going to play the run. Handoff. Gain of 4. Tackle by Julian Spence. Ted Dean's now 2 carries for 3 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the Philadelphia 15-yard line. Defensive line in. We're going to play a short zone. And we're going to send our middle linebacker. We're going to play pass. Van Brocklin back to pass. Looking for an opening. He throws. He was trying to hit Retzlaff, but there was good coverage. And he threw the ball high to avoid the interception. 3rd and 6. Houston defense holding tough right now. Going to play our defensive line out. Going to blitz our 2 linebackers. And we're going to play tight man. The rush has to get there. We're going to play pass. Van Brocklin back to pass. The rush is picked up. He fires. It's complete to McDonald. Spence with the tackle. A gain of 14. The 2 blitzing linebackers were picked up very well. by the Philadelphia offensive line, giving Van Brocklin plenty of time to hit Tommy McDonald on the short cross for the first down. He was looking for Retzlaff. He was covered, and they went to McDonald. So, 1st and 10, ball on the Philadelphia 29-yard line, as Houston was unable to produce any type of rush on the passer. Defensive line in for Houston. We're going to play man. Spence up in the box. Run. Oh, I clicked pass by accident. Run. Here comes a sweep to Dean, and he is smothered for no gain. Tackled by Morris. That's Bennett Morris's second tackle. We'll bring up 2nd and 10, 5:28 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to play defensive line in. And we're going to play zone. Pass. Van Brocklin hands it off. Dean with the gain of 3. Tackle by Dalva Allen. That's tackle number 6 by Dalva Allen. 4:49 to go in the half. 3rd and 7. Floyd, we're going to have to take Floyd out. He's down to 89. We're going to bring Lanphier in. We're going to play our defensive line out. We're going to play a zone right like we are. And we're going to play pass. Van Brocklin back to pass. He throws. Allen tips it. Incomplete. Great job by Allen, forcing a 4th and 7 and a Philadelphia punt. So if Norm Van Brocklin's going to have to punt, we'll put the return on. Houston will put the return on. There's the punt by Van Brocklin. Houston fields it. He's got a little running room, and he's brought down. A return of 6 by Hall. Jackson on the tackle. Houston will take over at 3:56 to go in the first half, down 7-0 in this AFL NFL Championship Bowl number 1. Blandak quarterback, split backfield with Cannon and Smith. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. Houston's offense has been anemic at best. So here we go. 1st and 10, 3:56 to go in the first half. Ball on the Houston 37-yard line. Cannon. Sweep right. All right, we're going to go medium hitch to Carson. Landed back to pass. He fires. He cannot connect up with Carson as they were keying the run. 2nd and 10. Cannon, we're going to go back to that sweep right, and we're going to stick with it this time. Handed to Cannon. Can't get around the corner. That defense of Philadelphia has been suffocating. John Wilcox on the tackle. That's his first tackle of the game. As Cannon's now 8 carries for 46 yards and a fumble. Brings up 3rd and 10. This has been an impossible situation for the Houston Oilers today in this championship game. We're going to put Smith out wide. We're going to go Cannon on the dive. Ball's given to Cannon. He goes up the middle. Gain of 2. And that's it. Houston's going to have to punt once again. Talamini is jogging off the guard. He's jogging off the field for Houston. His return is questionable. Another injury to their offensive line, which is not helping them at all in this game, in this championship game. So once again, Houston will have to punt. 2:53 to go here in the first half. Philadelphia 7, Houston 0. No offensive scoring whatsoever. Philadelphia's touchdown came on a fumble, recovery, return for a touchdown. Charlie Milstead will now punt Back for Philadelphia, Dean and Brown. Milstead to punt deep. There it goes. Philadelphia on the return. Brown has it. Return of 3 yards, punt of 44 yards. Philadelphia will start first and 10 on their 20. Split back formation for Philadelphia. Van Brocklin under center. 2 wideouts, 1 tight end. We're going to show blitz. We're going to play pass.
Ball start. Offense. Number 67, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
So Philadelphia saw the blitz coming, and they got a little jittery, and they jumped. It's going to be first and 15. We're going to play the defensive line in. We're going to play pass and stay in the zone. Hand off to Barnes, and he's smothered for a gain of only 2 yards. Barnes now a measly 7 carries for 16 painful yards. Tackled by Jim Norton. That's his first tackle of the game for Houston. And 2nd and 13, and we will call timeout. So 2nd and 13. Davidson's down to a 92. Let's bring Trask in. Okay, defensive line in. We're going to play zone and we're going to play pass. 2nd and 13. Van Brocklin back to pass. Plenty of time. He fires, but he cannot connect up with McDonald. As good coverage by Johnston. 3rd and 13 coming up. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 2:25 to go here in the first half, and Houston would love to get their hands one more time on the ball offensively. Houston will switch to a 3-4. Put that extra linebacker out there for coverage. Houston will play a deep zone. Keep everything in front of him. Make the tackle. And the defensive line will shift left. And we're going to play pass. Van Brocklin fades back to pass. He's looking, he fires! Incomplete! As McDonald was blanketed by Johnston once again. Great coverage by Johnston. Who's hurt? Houston, another injury. Lamphere, the defensive end, is leaving the field, wind knocked out of him for about 5 plays. But with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the second quarter, Houston will get their hands on the ball one more time before the half. Use punt return on. There goes Houston. It looks like a pickup of 8. Hall had is at the 36, and he returns it for 8 yards. Tackled by Wilcox. So Houston will start on their own 44 with 2:05 to go. 1st and 10. We're going to go Cannon dive. Ball's given to Billy Cannon. It goes up the middle. Pick up a 5. Clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Houston has all 3 of their timeouts. We're going to go Cannon, dive. Once again, Billy Cannon up the middle. Pick up a 4. We're going to go Cannon, dive. Billy Cannon up the middle. He's got the first down a little bit more. He's on his feet. He's going. Big run for Billy Cannon. Gain of 24, tackled by Brookshire. And Houston will call timeout. 3 consecutive Cannon runs have put them to the Philadelphia 23-yard line. 1:05 left to go. So we're going to go Cannon. Dive play to Billy Cannon. This time he's met by the entire front 7 of Philadelphia. No gain. 52 seconds to go. And we shall call timeout. And that's their last timeout, as I made a faux pas. Houston only had 2 timeouts. So right now a field goal from here, the chance of Blanda making it is 56%. So we need to get a little closer, put some points on the board here. We're going to put Smith out wide. And we're going to put head out of bounds. And we're going to go Smith as we have this little matchup. And we're going to go short out to Smith. Blanda back to pass. Down to Smith, but he drops the ball. Good coverage there by Philadelphia. 3rd and 10. We definitely don't want to lose any yards. If we run the ball, we might not get a playoff with 49 seconds, though we should. We're going to go Smith and Cannon out wide. We're going to go Billy Cannon. Short out to Billy Cannon. Here comes the rush. Blanda throws. He hits Cannon. A gain of 11, and he gets out of bounds. That's the best pitch and catch today for Houston. 36 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the Philadelphia 12. But only 36 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. So, Cannon's down to 92, but we're keeping him in the game. Smith and Cannon out wide. We're going to go to our tight end, Carson. Actually, let's make sure we have head out of bounds. We do. We're going to go to Carson. Short out to Carson. Blanda back to pass. He fires. Incomplete. So George Blanda is now 3 for 13, 32 yards and 2 interceptions. A field goal attempt here is a 73% chance of Blanda making it. 2nd down and 10, but the clock is the more of the enemy right now. 33 seconds left. We can't really go to the middle of the field. So we're going to roll the dice here. We're going to go Carson. Medium slant to Carson. Blanda back to pass. He fires the ball. Incomplete. As again, Philadelphia has stifled any type of passing attack that Houston has tried. So it's 3rd and 10, 28 seconds to go before the half. Smith out wide. Cannon out wide. Smith's on the lower end of the field here. We're going to go Smith. Short out to Smith. Continue with the call. Blanda back to pass. He fires to Smith, but incomplete. Tipped by Nocera. Nice play by John Nocera. And that's going to force a field goal here on 4th and 10, 22 seconds to go. Ball on the 12-yard line. Ball on the 12-yard line, 22 seconds to go before the half. And Blanda will attempt the field goal to cut into Philadelphia's 7-0 lead. There's the field goal. And it's good! Blanda makes the 19-yard kick. And those are the first offensive points by either team. And it comes with 15 seconds left in the first half of this inaugural AFL NFL Championship Bowl. Philadelphia 7, Houston 3. We're going to kick deep. Deep for Philadelphia, Dean. Short men are Brown and Robb. Here's the kickoff. Dean has it. Return of 30 yards. Tackle by Hennigan. 6 seconds left. We're going to play a 3-4 deep zone prevent. Van Brocklin pitches it out. There's the run. He gets around the corner and he's tackled, and that should end the first half, and it does, as Ted Dean is tackled by Pirlo after a 5-yard gain. So at the half, the AFL champions Houston Oilers 3 and the NFL champion Philadelphia Eagles 7. This is Al, Red Sox fan, saying thank you for watching. Health and happiness. Come back and watch the 3rd and 4th quarters. It should be a doozy, as this has been a hard-hitting game. It's been a slobber knocker. Make sure if you like the video, hit the like button, share, subscribe, but most of all, come back and enjoy. Share your thoughts. And make sure to check out friends of the channel. All the links are provided below. Thank you very much. Take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.